than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Tar Heels headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers' offense will go on the attack first. The Who's pulled out a close one the last time they saw the Tar Heels.
Yeah, the Who's made the plays when they needed to, and they found a way to get it done. Listen, it's hard to beat North Carolina multiple years in a row. They're going for that feat today, Tony.
Virginia felt like in that last game, David, they had a really good game plan. They were able to go execute. They say they feel good about this one. Let's see how this goes.
The run inside. It's Lewis. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride him again. Just ran over it. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Here's the give off the left side. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive lines.
more than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Virginia Cavaliers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Tar Heels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Eli Holstein to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Tar Heels offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They will have their hands full with this matchup as they try to make sure the running game gets going. Running inside, it's Jackson. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
And football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Holstein. He lets it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got it. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The give on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange and blue and the baby blue and this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time, and that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
Throwing, Holstein. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Cavalier. He got a step and just dusted the field.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like, sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Jumped on top of the pile. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. There he goes. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. They'll run it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I'll tell you, it didn't matter the defense. They probably knew this was RPO, but at the end of the day, they couldn't stop it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back up.
Makes the catch and he's free. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. To the air, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Here's Holstein to throw. Throws it deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Balls and fired complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air. It's O'Neal. Makes the grab. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Cavaliers with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, there's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Eli Holstein to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Holstein from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. That's caught. It's Ship. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Straight ahead, it's Paul. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Got him on the RPO. Breaks into the open. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Out wide left, it's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Under pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He gets it in! Touchdown, UNC! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Hits inside, it's Flores. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Holstein. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They'll go hurry up here.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just got rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Motion from the back. Throwing, Holstein. Dumps it off in the flats. Smashes through the tackle. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards.
Makes the grab in their space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Eli spinning it again. Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And he made the extra point without problem. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Moving the pocket, it's O'Neal. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Left side is Ship. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drives inside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Cavaliers head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here's some daylight. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Right at the line. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Moves the pocket. It's O'Neal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Time to take a shot. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Looking for running room.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Tar Heels are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The give on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And it's a good choice because he gets it, but I think it's a good choice all the time. When you get towards midfield, you got to be aggressive. It's about scoring points. 4th and inches, I can get inches. I've worked on this. I've practiced this. Nice job by the offense. I like the aggressiveness.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Jackson. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Sets his feet. It's O'Neal. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Turns it upfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down immediately. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Finds us back in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Selling the fake. Throws to the wideout. Had to force that one.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Motion from the wideout. The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just a big play the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Burrowing for yardage. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Running inside, it's Hall. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Follows his blocks. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Send the tight end in motion.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Finds his man on the RPO. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
In the gun on 3rd down. Here's Holstein. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
If you can win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. Now, on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Here's Holstein to throw. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And we'll see if this is an issue the rest of the way. They have no way to stop the clock. Oh, they blocked the kick.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Out wide left, it's Ship. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will the sticks. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Working the ground game. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Drops back, it's O'Neal. Still looking to his right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Eli Holstein to throw. They're all over him. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's taking a deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. The latest chapter